Today, for me, as a Syrian artist who came in a condition of war, crisis, revolution, whatever you want to give it a name, there is a basic concept, and I think it's very simple to me. This is who I am, this is how I live my life. Art for me, it's a part of book. I think I want to paint to understand. It's a book and a window. It's open to myself, to my inner world, to my memory, to who I am. To read through this book, to read through these paintings. For me, all of the elements in the art belong to my background, my inner storage from inside, and what I have from stories, from education, from normal experience. When I'm work, I'm not trying to push the painting to say what I want to say. I think there is some kind of relationship as a human being relationship. At some points you could have a struggle with your work, and sometimes you could have a harmony with your work. Usually with me it's begin with a white space. There is a blur idea or concept or something I want to express about it. There's some kind of negotiation, there's some kind of argue, there's some kind of entrance to the paintings and how you want to do it and what you want to do it and to discover it and to discover how much you enjoy it. First of the crisis began in Syria, and we was really like feeling young, and we want the change, we want the dream, and we want everything to happen well, so it was so direct. That produced something good, but it wasn't good enough for the future. It was good enough for that moment to explain for people through posters, through even painting, through activities we make it on arts, to say about the change that we wanted in our society. So, from this point of view, I say, no, I don't draw for the war because I am in the war. This war could affect my experience. In a way, it's showing itself naturally in the painting. That's what I'm looking for it. But I don't want this to force me and force the painting, because there is a war to speak about war. For my family, after 4 years of the revolution and the crisis in Syria, for some point you reach a limit that there's no other choice than to leave. It's a waste. Whatever you do, you don't make any real effects in the reality. I think it was a family decision to get outside even of the country, because everybody have fears for the future, and these fears, I think a lot of Syrians share it, even if we have hope that things could be changed one day, but we still have fears. From this point of view, it was a sharing decision, like, okay, but what you're doing here, what you can do in the future, how much it's safe for you, how much it's safe for your family. So because of all of these circumstances, everybody was pushing like, yeah, go out, like even begin a new life, maybe you will be even a hope for the family to save this family in the future if they need a support from economic side. Decision came, I came here. Until today, it's not easy. 1 year, 7 months, I never saw my son yet. I hope I can bring him here soon. But in the same time, you have the struggle each single day about what I'm doing here. It's best to return back or stay, or to be honest, that's hard, but that's pushing me forward a lot to do something to myself and to my family and to my country, and somehow to present it something good. When I achieve, that's helped me to find a future for me, for my people, for my country, for my parents, for my son. Otherwise, it's hard. It's put a lot of pressure, because each single day you have to wake up with all the problems that you have in your life, but to push forward, to paint and to be in the between people and the galleries and participate with it. So far we all think, even with my family, that it was a right decision to take. But to be honest, how much it's right, I don't know. I'm trying to find how much it's right. I believe this war will finish in one day. Each war will finish. The good things will finish and the bad things will finish. I hope in some points I could return back to see my family, to see my city, to see my country. As any other Syrians, we are 9 million persons who are refugees inside and outside Syria, spread everywhere in the world. I don't think it's easy for anybody, whatever the circumstances is. I'm trying to think about today that I could bring hope to my family in the future to have a normal life.